I've got my hands on my first 2026 release, and for me, it's one of the most exciting that we're gonna have all year. This is the new Tour Edge Exotics Max. This is a 10K MOI driver, and as you can see, Tour Edge has completely rebranded it itself. We've had so many comments on the channel about how ugly that old logo was. They've had it for 40 years, but now we've got something new. And this driver, if it can pack the same performance that we've seen out of the Tour Edge Exotics line over the past few years, coupled with the nice new aesthetics and the price, which is generally right from Tour Edge, we are going to have a beast on our hands, an absolute monster. Today, I'm going to take it out on course. We're going to put it through our battery of tests, which include distance, forgiveness, workability, aesthetics, and value. At the end, we'll give it a score, but first, let's take a closer look. Here's your closer look at the Exotics Max. This is part of a full line of new drivers, including a low spin model and a light model. So they've got models for everyone. This particular one, it's got a nice elongated shape here. You've got a carbon fiber crown, titanium face, fairly deep, but pretty good there from toe to heel as well. So a lot of hitting space here on this Max model. It is a 10K model, in case you were wondering. So you've got full forgiveness available to you. And the other thing that makes the Tour Edge line over the last few years really forgiving is what they call a pyramid face. And what that is variable thickness throughout the course of this face. There's different spots where it's thicker, different spots where it's thinner to maximize off-center forgiveness. We'll see if we get that out here on course. Now this Max model features an adjustable weight, so you've got a draw as well as a fade bias that you can dial in. It's not like a sliding weight. There's actually 3 positions, but you've got some workability options there. You've also got plenty of adjustability here in the shaft, where you can adjust this up or down a couple of degrees. You can adjust the lie angle a little bit more flat or a little bit more upright. While we're down here by the hosel, let's take a look at this sticker, which a lot of people are gonna love. First of all, these clubs are hand-built in the USA. Now, I don't think this is manufactured, this head necessarily in the USA, but at least they're finished here in the USA. But the big one is lifetime warranty, and I've had a number of folks on this channel comment that Tour Edge, more so than any other manufacturer, really honors that warranty, and they will send you a club if you ever have a manufacturer defect. I have yet to see one personally, but I know it can happen. Now the shaft this is paired with is a new one for me. This is called the Red Black Ventus shaft. So maybe it's kind of in between. I don't know too much about this shaft, but what I can tell you is it's in the 50 gram range, and this is stiff. This is not going to be the top of the line type of Fujikura, but for a stock shaft, it's a really nice offering, and it's going to be paired with a Golf Pride grip. I happen to have it in medium. So a nice looking package, but results is what we came to see. Let's go do that now. All right, I've brought the GC Quad along here for these tests. That way we get some accurate ball data, club data, and then we've also got the Garmin G80, which is going to tell us how far we hit these. Down at address, really nice and clean. Let's see what it feels like. Now that came off the club face pretty low, but it's on a really good line. Club head speed was 98.8, so almost 99. Ball speed was 141, which is a really good number for that club head speed. The smash was 142. Angle of attack, 8.1 degrees. We didn't quite get that peak height. Estimated carry is 223 and the spin 1950. So a little lower in terms of spin, but again, didn't quite catch that one where I wanted. When I say lower for spin, I mean for me. Generally about 2200 is where I like to live. Let's see what we do here on shot 2. Take a little bit different swing path here. Oh, that launched nice and high. That may carry through the fairway, actually. We'll see, but I liked it. Club head speed was 99.4, so I got it up there a little bit. Ball speed was 140. The smash was 141, but I did hit a little high on the club face. Carry, 247. Spin, 1874. Let's hit one more. Somewhere right in between those two would be perfect. That would be center of the club face, maximum efficiency. See if I can pull it off on swing 3. Again, I hit that a little lower on the club face, but it's on a great line. Seems to be a very forgiving club because we haven't hit one in the middle yet. That was a little heel side, a little low according to the GC Quad. My swing speed was down there, 97.9. Ball speed 138, the smash 141, the estimated carry 227, the spin 1844. I can't wait to see what the spin looks like once I hit it in the middle. But first, let's find out the results of our first test here and see how far these flew. All right, so we got 2 here in the fairway. One that I actually hit so well, it blew through the fairway on this dog leg left. And this one went a pretty long way. We didn't get any roll out of it either, because we're in the rough and because it's morning, but in terms of distance, looks to be you're gonna get everything you possibly want out of the Tour Edge Max here. 265 is the number for this one. Let's go check the other two. Now, all three of these, none of them were hit in the middle of the club face. 235 is the number here, but we're center of the fairway. And then if I come up here just a little bit, 252 is the number here. So ample distance for sure, especially on mishits. If I can get 252 on a mishit and 265 on still a bit of a mishit, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen once I hit this in the middle of the club face. Hopefully we can find out here on the next test. All right, on this one, I'm gonna try to get my swing speed up higher. I'd love to be 102, 103, somewhere like that, just to really get a taste of what this thing can do for distance. I've got a ball that's gonna give us plenty of distance here in the Condor. Volvic, our sponsor here in 2025. Thank you to them. Here we go. Definitely got the swing speed up. I kind of came across it, so I pulled it a bit. It's gonna miss the fairway, but I think it's gone a long way. Club speed was 101, ball speed 145. That means the smash is 143, estimated carry 250, and our spin right around that same number, 1860. It's been very consistent. All right, shot 2 here. Change the club path again, just a touch. There we go, wow. Really nice peak height. It was just slightly heel side, but close to the center anyways. Club head speed 102, ball speed 144, smash 141, estimated carry, that same number, 250, but now we've got our spin better, 2275, better for me. Everyone's a little different, but I need to be about 2200 to get max distance, and I did that there. I'm really interested in seeing where that one finished, but we're gonna hit one more here. Definitely getting the club head speed up. We've got it up over the, right where I'd like to be. I just wanna catch one in the middle now. There we go. That was middle of the club face, nice tight draw coming right back to the center. Club head speed 102, ball speed 144, smash 141, estimated carry 250. That's 3 in a row at exactly the same spot. I wasn't even sure if it read that shot because it was the same. And the spin 2215. Again, just a touch heel side, but really close to the center. All in all, an extremely forgiving club because I'm hitting it all over the face and it wants to go straight. But let's see where it finished. All right, this is the one I tugged and I'm close to the cart path, but it definitely did not hit the cart path. 261 is the number on that tug. And we got 2 in the fairway in really good shape. I have found this to be a very consistent driver and you can see it right here. These balls are real close to each other in terms of dispersion. This was, I think, my second shot. 254 is the number. This was our last one, which really I thought I hit it perfect. I loved the way it slightly drew. 259 is the number here. We are into the wind here, by the way. So plenty of distance out of this club, plenty of forgiveness, but we've got another test here, the workability test. Let's do that next. Now, a driver that's so straight, so accurate like this one, often you just don't get a ton of workability out of it, but we're gonna go against my normal swing here, try to hit some fades and see what we get here out of the Max. So started that kind of left side of the fairway. It is actually moving pretty darn good. And we're gonna finish over there in the right rough. A little lower trajectory on that one, which I don't mind at all. Look good, shot 2. A little tighter there in terms of a fade, but that is a nice power cut on it. That's gonna finish right side of the fairway. Try to really exaggerate one on this last swing and see if we can go max movement. Again, more of like a power fade there. Started left side of the fairway, finished right in the middle. All right, so this one just missed the fairway actually by like 2 feet. And these two are pretty perfect. So again, this is gonna be more of a driver that is for folks that want a really tight dispersion. Being a 10K MOI driver, that was pretty tight right there, even though I really over exaggerated it there on swing 3. So you can get some movement out of this one as we saw in that first shot, but it's not going to be extreme, but this is a driver for folks that want to hit fairways. All right, so after those 3 tests, as well as some testing I've done indoors, I'm ready to rank this driver. First category is distance. This one has a ton of pop. We've seen Tour Edge Exotics do really well in the distance department for the last 3-4 years. No different here in 2026. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars for distance. excellent performer, especially for a 10K model. 10K drivers, generally we see the smash factor down a little bit, and we are seeing it down a little bit with this one, but it's really squeaking out the extra yards very well. So 4.5, very strong score for a 10K max model. And if you do need more distance, they've got the low spin model that is ready and waiting for you. That's going to be another review here on the channel, so hit subscribe. Now, when it comes to forgiveness, a massive category here, I'm giving it a full 5 out of 5. I still did not hit one dead middle in all of my tests here today, and we found the fairway pretty consistently. In terms of workability, that's where, again, this driver outperformed my expectations. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for workability. When it comes to aesthetics, looks, feel, and sound, I think for the first time ever, it's getting a full 5 out of 5 for me. It looks great. It sounds really good. That was another complaint over the years of Tour Edge drivers. It's still not that thud we get out of a Titleist or a TaylorMade. Those are by far my favorites, but it's really good. It's really good. And in terms of feel, excellent as well. So 5 out of 5 for me. When it comes to value, it's $499 with a very nice shaft on it. And that's gonna be a bit more than some of the direct-to-consumer brands we've seen here this year, but still less than the OEM models. Tour Edge prices are starting to slip up though. So in terms of value, I'm gonna give this one 4.5 out of 5. I think you're getting full performance and you're still getting it at a really good price. On your screen is the score. It's a really good one. This could already be the driver of the year for 2026, and we're still not out of 2025 yet. I've enjoyed it so much. There are more Tour Edge videos coming on this channel, and if you are a budget shopper looking for last year's model, I'm gonna leave that video right here for you. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you back here next time on another edition of Let's Play Through.